Hi there, my name is Ashley and I am here with you to discuss and better understand biodiversity. Biodiversity, simply put, is the variety of life in the world or in a particular habitat or ecosystem. All forms of biotic life are deeply connected to one another, and it's understood by the scientific community that the richer the diversity of life is, the more robust the environment. Ecosystems with rich biodiversity are like highly complicated machinery with many unique and vital parts. By developing a stronger idea of what biodiversity is, we can better understand the world around us. To start, let's emphasize the complexity and interconnectedness of ecosystems. We will discuss the similarities of biologically diverse environments with that of complex machinery. Much like the sewing machine pictured here, a highly biologically diverse ecosystem is dependent on all of the unique factors that make it up. From the bacteria in the pond to the ducks swimming in it, each piece of this ecosystem is essential to the overall functionality, just like each piece of the sewing machine is needed for the overall machine to work properly. To further understand what biodiversity is, let's look at two examples and juxtapose a low biodiversity and a high biodiversity environment. By seeing what these types of environments look like, we can better wrap our head around what biodiversity should look like. First, we'll look at an environment low in biodiversity. As you can see, there are very few plants pictured here. The ground is sparse. The organisms you see are very, very far apart and very similar. This appears to be one, maybe two different species altogether. This environment very clearly has less species and therefore is low in biodiversity. As you can see in this example, this ecosystem has a multitude of different plant species. We can observe many plants, trees, moss, and if this had sound, I'm sure we could hear insects, birds, and other mammals. Every inch of the Earth's surface is covered in this variety of life. This ecosystem clearly has more diverse species and is in turn more biologically diverse. When it comes to biodiversity, every form of life and factor of the environment is important to the overall health of our world's ecosystem. Healthy ecosystems rich in biodiversity provide us with a multitude of services. From nutrient cycling to pollination to climate regulation, thriving, rich, biologically diverse environments are essential to our well-being on this planet.